Greetings and blessings. I'm going to be reading some words of wisdom. Here we go. Do you avoid conflict in your relationships? Are you sometimes not addressing important issues because you're afraid of disturbing the peace? Sometimes we do whatever it takes to avoid being in conflict in our personal relationships, friendships, and work relationships. Sometimes when things happen that we don't agree with because we don't want to disturb the peace, we refrain from addressing it. What issues do you need to address and with whom? When we avoid conflict in our personal and work relationships, we create a fake sense of peace. We smile with the people we are in conflict with, but on the inside of us, we think to ourselves, how can this fool keep doing this? And why do we let them? Let's be courageous enough to stand and resolve these conflicts in our lives. On the other side of resolved conflict is the opportunity for us to experience a true sense of peace. I cannot take the credit for this. A good friend of mine wrote this, and I've seen it on his page, Mr. Kenneth Moyengo. So thank you. I just altered the words a little bit, but what it says in here is very true. Sometimes we let things go in some of our relationships that are not fair. Like the coworker may do something to you, or your friend, or in your own relationship with your wife or husband. Sometimes people do things that they don't know it bothers us because we just let it go. But it's okay to pull them to the side and address those issues. Because if you keep letting them get away with it, whatever it is that they're doing that may be affecting you, or you may see the way they're affecting somebody else, it's okay to pull them aside and address that, because you can't live with that false sense of peace. Like he says in this piece, you cannot live with that false sense of peace because you're with them and you're smiling with them and they're hurting you or hurting someone else and that's bothering you. It's okay to say, hey, what you're doing to them or what you're doing to me, that's not right. I feel uncomfortable with you doing that. So don't be fake around them. Don't let them keep hurting you or keep hurting someone else that you may care about. So every word in here does make sense. You cannot go around with this false sense of peace. Have that peace when you're around that person that's doing you wrong. Pull them aside and talk to them and let them know that what they're doing is wrong and that it's not right, and tell them why it's not right. So thank you for listening, and have peace in your life and stay blessed.